Initiating Truthpoint, DARKWEB Rising. Begin program.
Folks, we're back. We're back. They tried to take us off the air. Can you believe it? Last week, the SCPCA, they fucking tried to take us down. They tried to shut us down because we showed a man torturing his animals live on the stream, apparently. And, you know, they kidnapped me. They mutilated my genitals a little bit. And,
your genitals were already mutilated.
That's none of your concern, but the fucking SPCA, they're done. I destroyed them. You stupid, politically compromised assholes. That's what it stands for. And they're dead.
Yeah.
And now we're back. And we're here to deliver the real shit that you're not gonna get on the normal channels that everyone is so in love with. I love to see
there
that.
is a lot of nepotism in the NC. What'd you say? NPC?
SPCA,
NPC. Yeah.
Stupid animal.
Animal, sex, X. Yeah. There's a lot of, yeah. Vote with your dollars, folks.
Yeah. Don't give them any more money.
Get your animals directly from the source. Go to the woods.
You know where to give the money? It's right here, right there. I'll put it. Just you know, if you see me on the street, you know, just hand me a buck or two.
Yeah, send your money directly to the Warner Corporation, which owns this program.
That's right. Yeah. So emails. We got emails this week.
No.
No emails.
We're gonna introduce. You gotta introduce yourself, or else.
We're not gonna get any fucking emails if we're taking off the air.
Truthbot can't fucking.
Truthbot.
Truthbot can't fucking do the show unless you introduce yourself. You gotta be like, I'm Dril.
Okay, Truthbot. I'm Dril. I'm the man. Everyone's trying to get after me. Even Truthbot's got a warrant on my ass. Wants to be dead. And who's this? Let's introduce this guy.
Hi, my name's Derek Estevez-Olsen. I'm a hacktivist, using my powers of hackery to support women.
You're a hacker, all right.
And right now what I'm doing is I'm finding girls on Twitch who are playing classic PS1 RPGs such as Valkyrie Profile, Star Ocean 2, Xenogears, and what I do is I donate bits to their channel, and so that they can afford to continue streaming and bringing their joy into the world.
Legend of Dragoon.
What? What?
That's another one.
Okay, and then we have our
Yes, Dril.
we have the not the host. We're the host. The fucking robot of the program, Truthbot.
I am Truthbot. I live inside of the computer. Thank
Do,
you.
sir.
Yep. Truthbot was originally designed to be an AI for a car, but it was not smart enough.
No, of course not. He crashed.
But
into
it can
a
run this program damn fine, right?
Damn fine.
Yes, Garrett.
So let's
Yes,
go.
Dril.
So let's go ahead and get into it then.
So far. Let's crack this
Now
nut wide
initializing
open.
the next segment in 3, 2, 1, go. The throat down.
I never have anything to say during these. I wish we.
You gotta throw the fuck
I wish we
down.
didn't do these. I
time
don't.
to throw
I
it.
never have any. It just looks weird on the screen. It just looks like we're looking at each other, and I just
know?
every time I look over there, I just see like the darkness in his eyes, and it just creeps me out.
Oh, yeah, that's the.
It doesn't make me
that's
go,
the
"Oh, I
right
have
there.
some cool
The way
shit
you
to
stare
say."
into it, it stares back at you and fucks your soul up.
He's always saying
No
shit like,
weird
"You can't get this guy," even when we're not, even when the cameras aren't on. He's just saying this shit, and you can't make him stop.
You can't silence the truth, and that's why this show is called Truthpoint. And that's why Larry is here with me, in respect every day. And
So-
why his spirit is with the whole studio and in the room and in the break room and all the rooms in the office.
See, the crazy thing is he didn't even know he was going to say all that. It just like in his brain, he can only fit like one item in his brain, and at the moment it's Larry King, which it often is Larry King.
Larry's great. What, you don't like him? You think he's bad?
You're
He's the master
You're
of the
distracting
interview.
from the fucking issues, which
What's
is
the
crazy
issue? Tell me
because
what the
we
issue
haven't.
is.
Well,
Say the issue.
Okay.
Say the issue.
Hold on. I will get to it by way of anecdote.
Fine.
So the other day I was driving my car, which is a pre-used car. I got it off of Craigslist, which is a kind of a hacker's hangout. And I was driving it down the street. And have you ever played Mario Kart?
Mario's a child's game. I've never played it.
Okay, well, I haven't either, but I've watched the speedruns on Twitch, often by women creators. And they have this thing in Mario Kart where you can you can sort of do a power slide. You can slide back and forth, and it'll give you a speed boost. And now, because my car is pre-owned, it means that it doesn't work very well. So I have to do these power slides to sort of get down the highway. And I was pulled over by a cop, and this is what he said. He said, "I'm giving you a ticket for reckless driving." And I said, "Yeah, because I didn't wreck. Reckless driving, you know."
Oh, very good.
So now
pre-owned vehicle on the road, you can rest assured.
So now we can get in trouble for not wrecking our cars. Is that really how society works now? Oh, I didn't wreck my car. I'm in trouble. Why are you getting in trouble just for scaring people? If you can get in trouble just for scaring people, movies like The Babadook are going to be outlawed, and everybody loves The Babadook. We don't want to see the Babadook get out.
If they scare you, that prevents even more trouble, because you're always causing trouble on the road, because you're driving drunk on there.
Well, I mean, that was all I'm saying is, by way of anecdote, that's the topic. Cars. That's the cars. That's the topic, ladies and gentlemen. Cars.
You know what we'd say about anecdotal evidence on this show is we fucking flush it down the toilet because it's crap.
And we have a.
Do we have a video?
Well,
from the dark web?
I was gonna say we have a sponsor.
Oh my God, do we?
We do. So
we certainly do.
Tonight's sponsor, Bud Light, and we're partnering with them for a new ad campaign. Drive drunk responsibly.
Drive drunk responsibly. You know why they call it Bud Light is because you drink the Bud Light and then you go light up that engine and really tear up the fucking road.
And you say, Bud, put the pedal to the metal.
That's absolutely correct.
I'll drink mine at a later date.
Chug it.
I'll drink mine at a later date.
Fine.
Go. That's the topic. Cars. The topic is drinking and not drinking. Bud Light. Cars. Roll the footage. Roll the footage.
This time.
Roll the footage. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
We're learning more tonight about a deadly car crash at speeds alleged to be over 100 miles per hour. The final moments captured on what many call a dangerous feature on Snapchat.
Hauling ass.
That will be mine one day. What is it? I'm pretty sure it's a Lambo, dude. Oh, he wrecked. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh shit! Oh shit!
And what damage you nearly caused me by running me over. I didn't punch him.
Dude, you fucked with the wrong person, okay?
Did I?
You fucked with the wrong person.
Did I think you...
Здравствуйте, ребяту!
That just like fucking appeared on you.
Just talk
I mean, to be
cars.
fair, I wasn't.
I'm ready to fucking talk cars.
I don't look at this guy, but I don't think he changed. I think that was that underneath your shirt.
This is my true form. You're about to witness me talking about cars in a way you've never seen before.
There's just like a
Tonight.
There's just a lake of Bud Light on your chin there.
It's gonna like get sepsis and really fuck up my chin later on, I'm afraid, but we must persevere, we must prevail, and we must talk about cars tonight, folks. Cars, I love them.
Is that it?
No, it's not it. We're
Okay.
just waiting for the next segment to start.
Now
so
initializing the next segment in 3, 2,
I'm not gonna fuck it up this time. I'm not touching it.
Truthbot doesn't really know what the fuck's
Lol.
going on.
8 points.
That's right, bullet points. Let's begin. Cars kick our ass, folks.
Yeah, graphics kick
And
our ass.
they kick
Every
the
week- every
ass of
week
our
they
graphics as well. Apparently. Should I press it again? Should I press it once more, or... No?
No.
Sorry.
Don't ask Truthbot for permission,
gonna
man. That's
sit
like fucking.
perfectly still
That's step
until
one
I
of getting
receive
enslaved
a
by robots. Is,
message
oh,
that-
sir, please, can I? Do I press it again, sir?
Oh, sir.
Pathetic.
Truthbot, I am so disappointed in you tonight. I thought he was doing good. I thought we were forgiving and forgetting his past transgressions. But he has decided to fuck us once again. That's right. Wah, 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 wah.
You said it, trumpet.
I'm gonna drink this fucking beer right here until this graphic appears. Because I'm not gonna... Truthbot,
Do it, man. Do it. Do a fucking protest. Boycott this shit.
That's Bud. There it is. Cars kick our ass, folks. They absolutely kick our ass entirely. Every year, cars kill over 1 million people worldwide. That's over 3,000 a day, people. Now, how many cars are killed by people each year? Like, have you ever killed a car? Like, probably much lower, right? I mean, come on. If you look at the numbers, the kill-death ratio is just pathetic for you and me, us humans. We're just plain weak in comparison to these beautiful, majestic vehicles. And that's why I surrender myself fully to cars. That is why I pledge allegiance to all of car kind, and will now demonstrate my absolute loyalty to cars by sharing a few of my favorite brands with you tonight. Oh, the Buick Enclave. The Buick Enclave is my lord and master. I bow down to the Buick Enclave and kiss its tires like a fucked up little rat, because it represents the pinnacle of precision engineering. The Buick Enclave are the iron chariots mentioned in the Bible that whipped God's ass when he tried to capture all the hill country alongside Judas. That's why the Buick Enclave was awarded a very respectable score of 7.7 out of 10 by the Edmunds Auto Experts. That is just how good it is. And this one right here, the AMC Gremlin, folks. This is a real lady killer, I'm telling you. This is the sexual car of choice for all handsome fellas. If you buy this car, you will have sex. It is a hatchback, and as the saying goes, the hatchback gets the ass cracked, people. Of course, in reference to the woman ass. And you put the back seats down in this bad boy, and this motherfucker, and it's like you got a whole room back there. It's like you got a whole bedroom back there to take date night to the next level. You stick a beanbag chair back there, baby, and you got all your portable penthouse suite to conduct all manner of vile sexual acts in. Now, I will admit I am a big man. I'm a big guy. I'm a larger fella. And you know, it can get a little crowded back there. And that's, where this bad boy might come into play right here. The Dodge Caliber, a real work of art. Am I right, fellas? Look at that. Ooh. The Dodge Caliber is my car of choice. It is like the AMC Gremlin, but, you know, you got a lot more room back there. They have all sorts of these Caligula-style orgies while driving down the interstate at 90 miles per hour. Or you can load the boys up in there for a night of tearing shit up at the bowling alley. The Dodge Caliber is a masterclass vehicle worthy of Firestone brand tires, folks. Firestone brand tires, they are considered the pinnacle of tires, despite the reputation they may have received due to, you know, like all my trolls. Oh, they explode. Oh, they blow up when people drive. You know, if your Firestone tire blows up, it's because the car you're using on it is not worthy of the Firestone tire. I mean, it's just as simple, people. It's your car is too high level. The tires are too high level for the car. And it's just gonna blow up on you and really fuck you over, because that's how it works. I'm sorry, but...
It's like in Pokemon when your Pokemon's really high level and it doesn't respect you.
Yeah, Pokemon, man. Pokemon. And we must become the cars. We must... The cars, speaking of Pokemon, they're the final stage of human evolution. That is my opinion and my belief, and I'm gonna tell you why right here. And, let me ask you something. The average top speed of the cheetah is 80 miles per hour, I believe. But what's the average top speed of the Hyundai Elantra? It's infinity. It's infinity depending on the mods you install on it, the top speed of the Hyundai Elantra. It's potentially infinite, people. I mean, using the power of cars to chase down and destroy any animal. That is why cars are the final evolutionary stage of mankind. God has failed us. It's up to inventors like Elon and, you know, Elon Musk to pick up the slack that God fucked up about. And Elon is inventing a new self-powering, self-driving car that you will never have to leave. It will essentially become you, and you will become it. You will become an organ in this car's body, and when you die, the car will be buried, it will become your coffin, and you will be buried with the car in the grave when you die. And that is my opinion and my belief. And I think it's beautiful, to be honest. I think it's very beautiful.
Nothing you said made any sense except for the words Elon Musk.
You a big fan of him? You an Elon head?
No, I mean, well, you know, Elon's kind of a cool name.
Oh.
That's kind of going back to what I was saying earlier about JRPGs. That's kind of something you might name your main character.
Fuck. I got a beer all over my fucking chest.
Can't remember the name. I mean, you know, Phantasy Star 2, or, I guess all the Phantasy Stars, they take place, like, in space. So, in Xenogears, you know, and if you have those kind of, like, space-based JRPGs, I could see a character named Elon, although I wouldn't make him a guy. I'd say girl, pink or blue hair, maybe a robot.
Maybe with a nice golf babe.
Golf?
Golf babe.
Oh yeah, I got that slim golfer physique.
The nice still young people. I'm half a beer deep. I'm going wild tonight.
He's getting a little horny, but don't forget about well, that should say your wife in this instance, because I'm talking about your
Wife's
wife.
at home. I hope she's not watching this. Honey,
You know,
you better turn this computer
there's no
down
better
off.
way. Can I just? There's no better way to celebrate the night than pounding exactly one of these fellas, getting in your car and then cruising the streets, looking for women to cheat on your wife with. You know, you got a little bit on Larry there.
Larry don't mind. He loves the shit.
Yeah, Larry's no stranger to booze. Not libelous. All right, let me start my bullet points here. I think you made a lot of good points. I was not listening, but I do know you said the word car about 100 times.
I said the word car.
I think we're probably on the same page here.
I love cars.
Oh, so now you're fucking me too. So you're not discriminating, it's both of us.
Thank you, Truthbot.
Thank you. So, the way I see it is, the history of cars and the history of human evolution are linked. Now, we started off as men with the ability to run. That's what set us apart. We could run, we could throw spears at an antelope, but now we can drive cars and throw spears out of the cars at antelope if we need to. Of course we don't, because we have farms where we raise antelope, and that's how we eat them today. So in the 15th century, you had to stay in the same small town where you were born, but today you can just get in your car and you can drive to Miami and start a new life as a t-shirt vendor. You can make a shirt that says free pussy exam, and then like an arrow that points up to your mouth, kind of indicating that you're gonna do pussy eating on a woman if they see you wearing that shirt. I'd say you could probably sell that shirt for $20 at the boardwalk. I mean, there are odds that guys in Miami, they're probably not from Miami, they're probably from, you know, Virginia, and they're gonna buy that shirt. So anyway, the traditional ranking of transportation methods is as follows: foot, horse, boat, train, car, and then the superclass, planes and spaceships. But we will see that that ranking may not last forever. Now, some gearheads might claim that each car has its own pros and cons, but basically every car is exactly the same, only the color changes. Now, they're the same in a great way. They're perfect. They have 4 wheels, you can use them to drive-throughs, and so on. The only problem is cars aren't distributed equally. However, Silicon Valley has once again solved the problem of inequality, just like it solved the housing crisis with Airbnb. Using rideshare apps such as Uber, Lyft, Carsy, Carmo, Autoslave, Drivey, Go Here, Drive Me, Cabber, Cabsy, and Wheels for You, Silicon Valley has made it so that instead of just one person using a car, thousands of people might get to use a car driven by one person who is making less than minimum wage, which is the most efficient wage a person can make. So rideshare apps disrupt cars. What's next? Will they disrupt planes?
Yes.
Spaceships?
I hope so.
Back to me. Spaceships? The bottom line is private ownership of cars is inefficient, and cars should all be rideshare. Now, the history of cars and the history of death are linked. I estimate that over 500 million people die in car crashes every year. That means...
They're the weak.
What?
They're the weak ones.
Okay. My question is, how many more people have to die before we deal with this issue? If we keep driving cars, everyone on Earth will be dead in just 10 years, probably. So someone's got to put a stop to these death machines. Sure, they're perfect.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I said they were perfect, right? You said they were perfect. We all think cars are perfect.
I don't want to stop them. I
But,
think we should make them go.
well, here's the thing. Cars are perfect. Human beings are stupid, prone to error. That's why we need self-driving cars. Now, imagine you're driving a car, and on one side of the street is a pregnant woman, and on the other side of the street is a non-pregnant man, and you can only hit one of them. Which one do you hit? Well, there's no way for a human brain to do that calculation fast enough. But actually, a self-driving car could quickly use LiDAR to do a body scan and quickly determine that the pregnant woman is likely to have a miscarriage, whereas the man might go on to impregnate hundreds, if not thousands, of women. Now the choice of who to murder with your car is quite simple. Bottom line, human-operated vehicles are inefficient, and they should all be AI. Now, how about trains? Are trains just cars too? You can fit more people, go faster, and they have actual toilets that you can use. Not like in a car where I had to, somebody had people, I've heard stories about people using Gatorade bottles for what's number one? Number P, piss.
Number one is the piss.
Yeah. Well, and number two, sometimes you gotta use the Gatorade bottle. And
you gotta use the diapers. You gotta get a diaper dispenser in there. You gotta, shoot the diapers out one at a time.
So the solution to the car problem was right in front of us all along, and it's trains. Nobody dies from trains unless they want to, which, as a supporter of the human extinction movement and the right to die movement, I actually think that's a plus. Also, it's easier to program an AI for trains because they're just on a track. So you won't accidentally, these Uber guys, they might accidentally create a super intelligent AI that enslaves us all and, makes us tip our drivers or something. Bottom line, cars should be eliminated. We should get rid of them. We should outlaw them in favor of a planet-spanning train yard. So here's my new ranking for transportation. Cyberfoot, which is a solar-powered exoskeleton, and Global Train. Just those two. We don't need anything else. Planes are stupid. Their seats are too small. They're too easy to crash into buildings. Who crashes trains into buildings? Nobody. Space. Don't need spaceships. We're not going to fucking space. Come on. Are we colonizing other planets? It's not going to happen. We haven't even gotten to Mars yet. It's like the fucking... Oh, it's the one other planet. We haven't even sent anything to Mars yet, except for what? What? Self-driving cars.
I don't like it.
The Mars rover is a self-driving car.
That's
So
right.
wake up. What are we going to do? Send self-driving cars to fucking...
We're gonna send self-driving cars to your house to fuck you up for talking shit about cars.
Here's the only thing, and this kind of ties into our sponsor, Bud Light, drink and drive responsibly, is
right.
When you have a self-driving car, you don't got to worry about being pulled over by the fuzz. You can just enjoy yourself a nice little sippy sip, and you can get drunk behind the wheel. God, that's fucking gross.
Now initializing the
Party
next
time.
segment
It's
in
Miller
3,
time.
2, 1, go.
I don't know why anybody drinks beer.
Ream off
It
expertise.
tastes perfect. It tastes like bread.
It tastes like fucking shit. People should just do ketamine.
It's kind of yours, not my problem.
Ah, Dr. Branson, good to see you again.
Hey,
Oh, hello,
Hey.
gentlemen. How you guys doing?
how you all doing tonight? Welcome to the party.
Where are you,
Hey,
where are you calling from?
what's up? Oh, you guys said you
You're
needed
being,
somebody to talk about cars, and I am an expert on cars. I thought, who better than me to come address you guys and talk to you about some cars. I'm currently, this is, you can see I'm currently living in my car, coming live from my car.
That's a respectable setup you got there.
Well, yeah.
Wait,
it
you're
happens
you're
sometimes.
living in your car.
Yeah, fair. It's fair. Lori Laughlin got me. They got me with all the admission stuff. and I have been removed from my house, evicted, and I am no longer teaching. But
Wait,
I
are you
still
still
am
a professor of general studies or not? Because I don't know
Well,
if
I'm
we can
still
have
a
you on if you don't
doctor. I
have
can
any
still get in-
credibility.
Well, I have a PhD in general studies still, so really I'm still a professor. I'm just freelance, and it happens. It happens.
What do you mean
I'm the guy
freelance? Are you
that-
driving Uber too?
Don't matter. We're here to talk about cars, not fucking hoity-toity.
Well,
Yeah.
fucking let him talk.
I'm
It's
letting you
fine.
talk.
No, it's
He lives
fine.
in his
Don't worry
car.
about
He
it.
fucking
Okay,
he knows about cars,
Honestly,
dude.
I'm doing great. Don't worry about me. I'm doing great. I'm
How's
having
the
the time
car?
of my
How's-
life here in this
Can
car.
you
I can
rev
drive
that
around.
engine for us?
I can go
Let's
to
hear
the
that
bathroom
purr.
anywhere you want. Here's the thing too. If you put your car keys on top of your tire in your car and not actually inside of your car, when you're before bed, you can have a beer. You won't get a DWI.
That's absolutely correct. What are you rocking there, bud? You got bud?
Well, I'm dual wielding. I got my can of black beans, and I got my beer. And you know what? I'm having the time of my life. They caught me because
absolutely.
I'm the
You
guy
cannot
that
let
gave
the,
all those
the colleges
degrees.
and the you can't let them get you down.
Oh, absolutely
You have
not.
to live your life.
Well, it's fair is fair. They got me fair and square. I'm the guy that gave all those dogs degrees. I gave all those cats degrees. I thought it was funny, but it helps some money too. And it happens in life. And now I'm sleeping and living in my car. I got some, Any questions you guys got about this?
I got tons of questions. Are you driving your
Yeah.
car around from place to place to avoid detection?
Oh, you got to move it every 24 hours. I got
What's
some,
the odometer right now? What are you reading?
I mean, that's
Oh, it's a
that's kind of a good thing because then you kind of get to choose where you live that day. Which if
Yeah.
you have a house, you don't get to choose where you live every day.
You got
correct,
lights set up. You can see all this stuff I got going in here. Let me show something for you boys. I think you guys will like this. I got my you can set this up. Now it looks like I got a passenger with me. I can do the carpool lane. I can set that
Who's
up.
that? Can we get a closer
Whatever I
shot
want.
of who's that?
Who's that motherfucker there?
Well, according
That's small,
to
motherfucker.
according to the police watching, that would be my good friend. His first name is Mister. So I'm rocking with two beans here. I got my black bean. I got my Mr. Bean. I'm living La Vida Loca here in my car, and I've never been doing better. I'm having the time of my life here in my Honda Accord.
You're kind of like on the open
It's
road,
beautiful.
it's just you and your beans, and you can do whatever the hell you want. You don't have to worry about the fucking,
You just rev that engine all day and feel that.
you don't have to worry
purr
about the
going up your
wife. You don't have to
nutsack.
worry about the fucking,
Where do I want to go?
the
to bed? Wherever I
homeowners
want.
association knocking on your door. Oh, paint
Where do I
the
wanna go
fence
to the
yellow.
bathroom?
What?
I can park next to the ocean. I can go take a dip in. I can go boom, all clean, all good, ready to go. Anything I want to do in life, everything's good to
Wait,
me.
where do you
know?
where do you take a shit?
Perfect.
Just where you can just drive anywhere. There's nobody on the street. Hell,
You can go right out the window. I mean, if you run out of diapers, you can just go right out the window.
Well, I can just
That's what
park and
cruise
get out.
control's
I don't
for.
even need to waste money on diapers like I have been my whole life. Huge waste of money.
No,
I go on any lane in the highway thanks to my friend Mr. Bean here. Move it every 24 hours. There's nothing these pigs can do to touch me. I'm untouchable.
You can get free Wi-Fi from the McCafe.
Yeah, you can get it from the McCafe. You can walk into a coffee store, pretend you forgot your wallet, but guess what? You ocularly grabbed what the Wi-Fi code was. Park
you gotta watch
outside.
out for that Wi-Fi. That's mind control. That's not good. That's Lucifer.
Oh, well, I'll have to read up a little bit on that one, but I don't know how else I'm going to read my stories and talk to my former students and see how they're doing, see if she's okay, if they need any help, or if they need help studying for anything.
Who's she?
Just any of my former students, really. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, but they're all women?
Hmm?
What? All
yeah, girls,
They're all women?
boys.
Ladies.
I mean, yeah, they could be boys, but they're not. It's just a luck of the draw.
Look at the
know?
draw that they're all women?
Look at the
I mean,
bra.
yeah.
Am I right?
I mean, you're a professor of general studies. What do you think are the odds of that they'd all be women?
Well, it'd be 1 in 480 that all of the women that I talk to are women.
Oh, okay.
Which
Well, that's what's
is not-
up. I
it's
mean,
just- Just
Triple
beating the
structural
odds.
ratio right there.
I mean, yeah.
What do I
guess you're
have to
pretty
prove
lucky.
to anybody? What do I have to prove?
What else you got in your
Well,
car
what
there?
about
What other
that?
accoutrements do you have to help in
Well,
your new lifestyle?
It's mostly just me and my beans, both black and mister. I got my beers. I got a pile of maybe clothes in the back. I got a nice camo thing for when I want to go through the woods. I got a hat that says Brooklyn on it in case I want to look younger.
Oh, baby.
I want to talk to somebody perhaps at an Urban Outfitters. I got the Brooklyn hat ready to go on deck. Makes me look like I'm 19. When I slap that bad boy on, I tell you what.
You look like you play in indie band Fleet Foxes, you know?
Yeah, I can do whatever. I can say anything. I can, if, you know, here's the great thing, too. You go, you talk to some girls, none of them like you. I drive to the next town, more girls, infinite supply of girls. Nothing's holding me down.
I mean, girls really like the, you know, they like the daddy kind of look that you're rocking here, Professor.
Girls love cars. There's no denying it.
Girls say, you know, come on, get in my car, let's take a little ride. And they love it, don't they?
They do.
I mean, yeah.
Yes
they
or
say,
no,
hey,
Professor?
Let's go back to my place. It's a car.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to say, let's go back to my place. You can just go, surprise, this is where I live.
Would you like beans? Let me fold down Mr. Beans so you can sit. I hope you like.
And then you say, maybe I'll get a look at that bean. I wouldn't say that, but maybe you would.
I could say that. I don't know why I would, but it's not.
All right.
Really
well, if you
smooth.
do say it, can you let me know what if they like it or?
Disrespectful to ladies.
I wouldn't say
You gotta
that.
treat the lady like a queen.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, why not? Whatever.
Well, no, I mean, you know, women like bad boys. You okay there, Professor?
Yeah, you know, just, you know.
Professor Truthbot is trying to
feeling
silence you because
feeling
you're
the
telling
rush
truth
to
too
kind
much.
of get out of here, get going. Everything's kind of fogging up. Feel like the walls are closing in. Gotta find someplace warm to sleep tonight, preferably someone's garage.
Are there any
or
other lights on the road, or is it just like you in the darkness out there?
Well, you know, I parked to kind of duck away from Johnny Law. I don't want them, you know, my head popping up and they're going to, you know, flash their lights and say, what are you doing? You going to go home? And I'll say, yes, I'll go home soon.
When's the last time you had a shower?
I don't know.
Need to shower. You got the bean water there. You can just splash that on your face and, you know, wipe it around.
Let him answer.
No, it's just, it's, I'm glad you're having fucking fun with this.
No.
My life.
Fun. We're learning.
Yeah.
You think I like
Coming
this?
to talk about cars.
You
and
think
you're
I
asking
like
about
getting down to
showers
brass
and
tacks? You think I like uncovering the truth at every turn?
I was ready to talk about all the specs in a Honda Accord. You can shift it and park in 1, 2, 3. You even got a plus and sign past 3. That doesn't mean 4. It means plus.
What's your tires PSI? What is it?
Somewhere between 30 and 35, typically.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. We got a car fact. Carfax.
You have to change your oil every 6 months or
Bud Light. Drink and drive responsibly.
20,000 miles. And if you've had too many beers to drink and you're trying to drive, you can always just close one eye, and you're able to. It settles your vision and it settles your stomach.
I don't know. I think I have alcohol
Look at
poisoning.
this pitiful display. You can't even keep this fucking Bud Light down. I'll tell you.
All right, well, I'm getting out of here, boys. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here watching you. I'm afraid I see a lot of people walking by.
Oh, you're getting rid of us. Oh, you're hanging up on us. Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got to do? What you got to do in your car? He's got to clean up.
He's got ladies to, you know.
No, there's no
He's
women.
got ladies to peruse. It's ladies' night.
There's no women.
Mouth back.
Mouth back.
I think what's happened is I'm microdosing the beer, and by having it in my mouth and then spitting it out, I'm actually I'm absorbing it sublingually, which has actually increased the potency of the beer drug. I estimate over 1,200 times.
I've had 4 mini strokes.
Go to AdultSwim.com and enter your votes into the chat.
Well,
slowing my brain down.
I've been microdosing the beers, so I think I might have been having micro strokes and not mini strokes. I think it takes 10 micro strokes equals 1 stroke.
That's right.
A new caller approaches.
Hello, caller. What are you riding tonight? You riding to die tonight, motherfucker? What's in your car?
yeah?
The craziest thing is there's no ingredients listed on this, so it could just be anything. Right?
What are you riding tonight?
For both of you guys?
Oh, wait.
I can't hear you. You're so tiny.
It's made with hops,
This guy's got a tiny little mouth on him.
barley
This guy's mouth
barley
is like
malt,
a little belly button on his face.
and rice. What the fuck? There ain't no rice in here. Come on.
Rice? Let me see that shit. Rice. Oh, it says rice in.
Ryerson.
Oh, wait.
Hello?
Hello?
Caller? You have something nice to
Yeah.
say?
Oh, yeah. Well, I actually am on the complete opposite page as you guys as far as cars go. I haven't driven a day in my life, and, I mean, look how I turned out.
Get your license. Why are you calling here? Why don't you go out getting your fucking license?
Let him talk. Shut the fuck up.
No.
I say we go back to horses. Horses know what's up.
What?
Huh?
Horses know how everything works. They know how to get around.
Horses.
We should just go back to horses.
No, man. Horses fucking suck.
Diarrhea in your face
Whenever
while
your
you're
horse is getting tired, you can't just pull over at a gas station and put gas into your.
Yeah, you have to pull over for cars. You have to go fill them up with gas. You can just feed the horses.
You know, you
carrots
got
while
the
you're
little
going, and-
sack with the oatmeal in it that the horse is eating or whatever.
Exactly.
You don't feed
It's like
the
infinite
horses.
fuel.
You shouldn't feed them. They're not. They just shit. Don't feed them.
Shit, it paves the roads.
Yeah. The shit
So
gets
there
on
you
the
go.
roads.
It's like infinite.
Everyone slips on it. Pedestrians slip on it and they die.
I've never seen a
horses
female
don't slip
horse.
on it. You just
Are
gotta
there? Are
stand
there?
the horse.
Are all horses are guys? Right? Every
Yes.
horse I've seen has a huge dick, and I don't even want to.
Girl
I don't.
horses are
And I don't
called
want to
cows,
see the horse
and they
dick.
have big,
It's
big
not. I don't
udder.
have designs on the horse dick. It's not at all something I'm interested in looking at. But you just you walk. You see a horse and instantly its dick.
I tell you,
I was still talking to that guy.
I need my damn beer tonight.
I was talking to that guy about horses. I was trying to say what? All horses are guys, so what's the girl version of a horse?
I said cow. You weren't listening while you were fucking screaming.
All right.
You never want me to talk.
What do you want? What do you want, caller?
All right.
What's your
got a
ride?
question for y'all.
What's your
All
ride
right.
of choice?
The Tesla truck.
No.
Oh, it's called
No.
it's called a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
You're
It's
not
not
even.
even a real thing. No.
It's
Cybertruck. My bad.
yeah. You didn't even get it.
Which one of y'all would get
That
injured
truck
first
is
by
made
driving?
of over 50 polygons, which is the same number of polygons that was in Final Fantasy VII Cloud Strife. Look it up.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. What's your ride of choice, my man?
You know, I see why you wear sunglasses, because you can just have your eyes closed the whole time, and it's so much better.
Yeah? Is that what you think?
A new caller approaches.
Hello, caller. What's your ride? What are you riding tonight?
So I think the last
yeah,
time I coughed up some of that beer, it went into my nose, and I think I snorted the beers into my brain.
Good.
Oh, no.
I'll get you in party mode faster. I mean, Ooh.
No. We drive the Honda. But tell Derek
Look out, that
he's going
fucking
in,
nose!
okay?
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
No. Your nose is okay. Don't worry. We got to talk to Derek. He's bound. He's down.
See,
It's 2-1.
if I could, I'm not gonna get behind the wheel of a car, but this is like I was saying my bullet points, and that's why people need to vote for me. Is that if I was driving a train, this wouldn't be a problem.
Trains are shit.
I agree, dude. Same with the plane. You drive
Motherfucker,
planes,
the Thomas the Tank
trains,
Engine, they have those
automobiles.
faces.
It's all good.
It's hideous.
No.
Punch
It's
him in
beautiful.
the fucking mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
Beautiful.
imagine imagine a train goes to every house in the world,
A new caller approaches.
and you live in a train station, and you can take a dump on the train because they have
Hello?
toilets.
How are you?
Hello, caller. You riding? You drinking tonight? You drinking and driving tonight?
Drink. If
maybe a little
Bud Light,
Bud Light, the official drinking of driving.
Anheuser Butch, drink and drive responsibly.
Michelob Ultra.
Michelob Ultra.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cool to have Ultra in your beer's name, but
Michelob Normal
Dril, why did you? Dril, why
they need to come out with like Bud Light, you know, DX.
Dril, why did
Bud
you sell
Light
out to do this shit?
Gold version.
What?
Why did you sell out to do this, Dril? Why'd you
I'm
sell
a
out?
sellout now because I'm telling the fucking truth about cars. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Do you think we're getting paid by the Bud Light corporation to do the Bud Light promotion? No, we're doing it on spec. This is what you call a test ad.
We're doing this out of the generosity of our heart.
We do this
towards the fucking Bud Light.
We do this to show the corporations that we know how to talk about their products.
Bud Light doesn't know shit about promoting their own fucking beer, and that's why we gotta help them. Oh, this is lunch group. Okay. What? You got your bag? You got your brown bag? Can you see the brown bag, folks? Can you see it? This is the lunch group. We're going to talk about what we've been rocking for our lunch today.
Yeah, this. So what we're going to do is these are the items we brought for lunch, and we're going to trade the items. We're going to talk about the lunch items, and we're going to trade the lunch items.
I'm going to strategically take out one item per, you know.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, we talked about that.
And you're just going to show me your hand all at once. You know, you're fucking
No, hold on. Stop. What's your first... this first one we got here is pink salmon, and it's actually really healthy. And you can...
What I got?
It's skinless and boneless. It's sustainably wild caught. It's fresh taste, no drain.
Now what I got here is gonna make your shit look like garbage. What I got here is the Starkist Tuna Creations, and that's hot buffalo style. What style is that? What style is your shit?
Pink. Well, pink.
Oh, you opened it already?
Oh yeah, we can't trade this. I already opened it.
No, fuck's sake. Well, I'm gonna open mine. How do you like this? How do you like Oh my god, that was fucking awful. Oh, I'm gonna fucking throw up. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. How do you like that?
Oh, it looks like chewed up. It looks like chewed up Flamin' Hots.
Looks like
chewed up Flamin' Hots.
I don't know. I don't know.
Truthbot, is that what a robot's vagina looks like?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
I'm done with that.
All right, let's move on to our item number 2. This is Gerber's Little Mixers.
What is that shit? What is that shit?
This is Gerber's Little Mixers. Can we get focus on the camera, please?
You know what I got here?
This is sweet potato turkey with mixed grain carrot.
I got organic Gerber apple spinach. Now, people, it doesn't have all these frills and fancy gizmos that his has.
Yeah, this is a little mixer, so you can actually take out the.
This is a second food.
It's got two.
Let me open this here, and I'll show you.
Well, hold on. I wanted to do a trade.
No.
Here, you eat mine.
You fucked up.
That's the name of the fucking segment, dumbass.
I tell you, we call this baby daddy's beer time. Oh fuck.
Yeah, so you can kind of see it's like got. Can you put the right? Ah, fuck. Can you put the rag? Yeah, that's the right camera.
I need a rag.
Oops.
I fucked up big time.
Well, and then you just take this and you mix it in. And they don't even give you a fucking spoon.
You want to trade it still? Do you want to trade this?
What
are you willing to offer?
It's kind of cool because the beer stays. It's kind of, you see the beer's
nice, yeah.
No, the beer's that's cool.
Beer, it keeps your beer like safe.
It keeps your beer warm and hot for your drinking
beer is safe
pleasure. And then I got a soup. This is sweet corn and roasted poblano sipping soup. And this is a soup. It's got a little hole in the top so you can sip it on the go when you're taking a nice jog. And I don't even think you got to heat it up. What you got soup in there?
Ruined my fucking laptop.
Here, let's do a lunch trade.
Fucked up. No.
That's the name of the segment.
And I'm not trading you shit.
Yeah, but fucking, what's your soup? What is your soup?
It's cheese. It's fucking cheese. It's just, it says cheese on it.
Is it
That's all
cheese
is.
soup?
It just says fucking cheese.
Well, give me.
Here, trade it. Give me the other one. Give me it. Fuck. I'm not.
Hold up. How do you get... It's easier to open the beer. Campbell's is not as good a corporation as Hires or Bush.
I hate this.
Can we get a shot of this?
Fucking
Can we get a shot
shit.
of this, please?
It's fucking garbage.
Look. Oh, that's... Oh, it's kind of like Jell-O. It's pretty cool.
It's not Jell-O.
Wrap it up.
And now we got the beverage. Folks, I've got the Immunity Boost. It's 99% juice. It contains ginger root, turmeric, some kind of, and I'm gonna take a drink.
Oh, you're gonna take a drink? No, that's mine. I'm trading it for this.
I'll take it. Well, no, what is that?
This is Black Box Premium Wine Merlot.
No, you can have it.
Fine. I'm not gonna complain. Ugh. Tastes like fucking cardboard.
It's pretty good with the immunity boost.
Do you want to trade
It kind of
this?
makes
I don't like it
kind of
anymore.
makes you stop having alcohol in your system by using it.
Who won?
Hotspot UI.
Let's see who's the winner tonight. Who did the best job? Let's see. Which one of us is the good person?
What?
Let's see who's the good, the liar, and who's the...
You know what it is I think I had too much salmon.
Oh.
The votes have been counted.
The votes
and
have
the
been
winner of
counted.
this episode of Truthpoint is... Dril.
Yes. I know, right? I know. He's full of shit. He didn't even have a valid point. He's just like talking, oh, we should replace cars with trains. Why? Because like trains are, you know, stupid?
He won. You put the thing on him.
No. No, you
Truth
learned
bot.
it.
Truth bot.
You learned it.
Yes, Eric.
Do that thing I said.
Don't do the fucking thing he said.
It has been done.
Thank you.
It's done. It's done. Period.
Yeah,
Put
he
a
did
fucking
what I
period at
said.
the end of that.
He did what I said.
Yeah, he gave you hell.
What?
He gave you hell, and I watched it, and I loved it.
Are you mad at me?
I'm always fucking mad at you because you're fucking with, you fucking say we should get rid of cars
Now
when cars are the
initializing the
nicest
next
thing that
segment
ever happened
in
to
3,
us.
2, 1.
What's
go.
this now? Oh, 0 hour.
Here. Oh, now we're
0 hour.
I got a car. I wish I had a fucking train though. If you could go to the car dealership and then just trade your car in for a train, I would do it.
No, I'm just gonna let him talk during my fucking segment. No, go ahead, keep talking.
Well, nobody told me this was what was gonna happen.
No, go. Say more shit.
Okay.
Just keep saying shit.
No, I was just saying.
And see what it gets you.
In
See what it gets you.
In boats, you don't need boats.
See what it gets you.
The only thing on islands is pedophiles, which we've
we are
established.
running out of time.
See what it gets. Yep, that's it.
Little
cars,
if you go to
cars are good.
If you look, go
Cars
to
are not
little,
shit.
if you go
Cars
to
are really good.
you go
And
to
he's
Little
fucking
St.
up my
James
segment.
Almost
I don't
Island,
give a shit.
and you can go there. You could you could build a train over the water. Like you don't need to have.
No, that's a boat.
No, man, boats fucking suck.
Boats rule.
Hey,
Boats,
Hello.
boats aren't even like cars and trains. At least have wheels. Boats don't. It's just smooth at the bottom.
Final Thoughts is over. It's canceled tonight because you have fucked it. You have fucked Final Thoughts. I tell you, this show's been,
Wait, I
absolute
want to
shit.
do my final thoughts.
A new caller approaches.
You will fuck this show up for the last time, and I will
Put on
punish you
my-
tonight.
Put
In
on
the
final
parking lot.
thoughts.
What about quads? Are
My
quads
fucking
cars?
laptop's ruined now because of your shit. You go to me on it and made me flip out, and now I've ruined my laptop, and you owe me.
I want to trade back. I don't want
$2,000.
this fucking cheddar cheese shit. I just only did that because we had to do a
A new
trade.
caller
There
approaches.
you go. Here. Give me that. Give me the cheese.
Fuck! Shit!
Fuck you.
Fuck!